Tell responsibility is so engaged in what we are. I get for Kergaruna. Ka Chedaruna, Relegate. It will take us forever before the fit the project is ready. So that would be and we'll ratata. Let's say the Kinabu fail. Right. Let's all appeal. A programmer. What will happen? Kita Tewarona, motivational speaker. A programmer on electoral for Mr. McCarthy Ohate, motivational speaker. Kiana Atena Kuguarona for motivator. That's it, like a change. For the little more, with the catching little more. Kill is fine.
But I will just say what my wish is in this hour. I just want to thank the Lord, Jehovah Rohi, Jehovah Rapha, Yadam, Jehovah Quadrat, Jehovah Kapai, Jehovah El Shaddai, to give me the power that is rested upon me as I'm invited as a guest, and it's an honor to be invited to your church. Today, on that day, they will be blessed. I've got no doubt. I'm certain about it. The favor that I'm asking from you, I know the challenges. Now in my life until this day, I don't have issues. I'm 100%. And I think today we're going to fix it today, now. Don't ask me how. After this, you will tell me, I feel better. I'm good. I'm going to do it better this time. And I will be the best dad ever. So I'll mix Pedi and English. The congregation, they will thank you for giving me this opportunity. Indeed, it's an honor. I see a father somewhere wearing image. My life is tough. I want you to take this time, fathers. Hold back, tune into this channel. I know that you're going to see them at Tata, transport, American Kamswani, Wanaro, there's quite a lot of issues that has happened. But I'm telling you favor only for today, now. Because every Happy Father's Day, there's a reason for it. They say Happy Father's Day because of where you're coming from as a father, and they cut it today in your way ahead, where I'm going. And I think this is where I'm taking you, to say today, I think we are moving to a new chapter as a father. It is my wish, and it will be God's pleasure, that the fathers see life different. So that is my will, as fathers, what I'm going to say. I'm not going to preach, I'm not going to teach. I'm going to give you a nice, good presentation, I guess. Enjoy it. Just stay back. Just stay back. Now, the fathers are actually the reason to a good society. If you are not a good father, your child will not be a good father. And you are the reason why this country or this world is messed up. Because there are fathers as fathers, not being aware, or it was not for them, it was a selfish behavior because they are affecting the future generation. Now, if today is Father's Day and you've got a child, be it a son or a girl, who never said to you when you wake up at a Happy Father's Day, please step back, ask yourself questions why. I'm posing it to you fathers. Pose a moment that day. This day specifically. As I daddy, Papa, Baba, my father, happy Father's Day. Why? That's not for me to answer, it's for you. Go home with it. There is something wrong somewhere as a father that you are doing. Every child will never forget to say Happy Father's Day. Never. If indeed you are doing your job as a father. I'm passing the thought. Remember, there are fathers currently. We are not happy to place a question on its own. I'm not doing well, a question of its own. I don't have good finances. I see my uncle, I see my friend is doing well, a question of its own. That's what we fathers ask ourselves. But it is not your fault. I'll explain that. So what is it that I'm going to talk about today? I want to talk about where is the problem coming from in your life? How did it come about? And where are you going? And how must you be? Meaning, I said we forget about yesterday's fathers. So today. From today, as a father, as a father. And I commit to say, as a father, your mind should be clear and clean to say, what is it that I want to do? In Joel 2 verse 25, the Lord says, Amen, I will give you, or I will return back all that the locusts, the palmer worms, and the cankerworms have eaten in your life. I will give you a new army that will be with you. In this day, on Father's Day, I will make sure I go to every place and we will bring them back one by one. That's the reason why we are here. And that's why I'm presenting to you. Now, many of you, I think I saw pamphlets saying Tate Matlatsi. Thanks kindly, Lina Laka. I see pamphlets saying that they I want to say many people, they know me, but more social media. And I'm very grateful because social media, I don't take it for granted. I've got the reasons for that. Social media, it is the social cohesion. It is our people like us, people like you, but preach the gospel. And just to say hi, you are lifting someone's soul. So social media, in the past, it was not serving its purpose until now. Now, I'm a father, I've got 4 kids, 3 girls and 1 boy. And trust me, reimagine. As we are sitting here, we might be looking beautiful, we might be looking great, I am sure. This is not a joke. But yet outside, it's not a joke. I'll tell you why. And for that reason, your support as Vasadi is very key. That is why this Father's Day would not take charge without the Vasadi. You are the reason behind us. Now, there's a very high divorce rate. 40 years. I'm counted as one of those. And proudly so. 40 years, divorce at 2025. Now we petition the petition. Why do you get married, travel this far? The instincts channel, your mind, your spirit, did it fool you? Or camarada? Did it fool you? Or must I get married? It's said to many fathers, working so hard, as the head of the family, you want to move the family forward, especially when now I know I want to be happy, I want to have a family, and somewhere along the line, be it your fault, her fault, or whatever fault, or satanic fault, or shwalalane. Now you ask yourself, but did I fool myself? Did I would say to many fathers here, if you, I think I said this on TikTok, if you have not divorced by now and you are thinking of divorcing, go back to your first day when you met her. Go back to the promises that you have done, especially the married couples. I'm not talking about those who are not married. I always say dating is not marriage. Dating is to see or can we align if we align in marriage. So dating for me is out of question. I'm talking to those that are married already. If you have not yet divorced. That divorce will cause the rest of your life to be in tantalus. Those who have divorced in this room will attest. It is not a child's play. Emotionally, psychologically, financially, you even in your heart will lose a dignity and not to other people. As you walk, you ask yourself questions. And definitely, I still go back to this statement, Vanna re-image. Let me tell you where it started. I want to tune into your mind. Get into this channel. Please. Currently. Yes, we are in church. Yes, it's Father's Day. But forget about everything with what I'm going to start saying. Especially fathers. Do you remember? That's the reason why you're here. Let me back up with what I'm going to say. Now, the challenge it comes a long way. Culturally, spiritually, Lower was the order of the day in the past, many years ago, right? 18 years before, 18,000 century. If politics, they are saying white and black, this and that, racial tensions. Credit another fathers now. It was happy in the house. So currently now, they need to jump. They need to go to work. They need to be afraid. They need to be Maburu Kimisha. All that. The fathers Abasafa Dwana Lemasadi Kalapenna. Because their life is on a mode of being excited, being rushy, now with the same breath, West transformation of the mind. Transformation of the mind, it means coming to the 19th century, to the 2000th century. What am I saying? Mind is faster than our mind. So you think of this side, politics came, on a fast speed. On the other side, faster. So it's two challenges now coming at the same time. Now let me tell you something interesting. Very, very interesting. Very, very interesting. In the 18th, 19th century, not quite the 1976, 49 years old. Now in the 19th century, right? But or 18th century, but Warutera, we call it white collar profession. Warutera, host no rutera wala doctor, hale, ho wapela you nothing. Leativa musmaba wall. Korosanjuro doctor, teacher, le polisa, lawyer, social worker, yeah, we call it white collar profession. And all the other professions, they were disregarded. So life a khale bering go le ba wa gola tsena skolo bereka ya pension dula ka tlasa bohlale bophelo bo fedile. Ra dumela? We agree? Right. So now o fihla era ya the 2000th century dilo di change the 19th century. 19th century o na le ntwe re bitsa more ke the transformation, meaning there is a change, there is a change, there is a change, there is a change. Now, they are very logical, they are very factual. You do this, you do that. Now, that thing is separately because the white collar way, old way, fast, in a fast way. Then he created a divorce between Motswadi and Mwa. And that's the reason, that is why currently as we speak, Malapa amanchi, banale batswadi there's a division. Malapa amanchi, banale batswadi abakwan. Oru bichanga narking, ore my father unyaka kidira seskolo na kisenyaki. Or kinyaku dira this batswadi bakabaka. It's because of Motswadi unaganaka the old way, and wana unaganaka the new way. And we need to fix that. We need to fix that. So let me tell you something. Kitolo bachaka. Knowing yourself as a father. Kitotse najwala. Baraba dilindi buku. Le akushisha bala sabalango. Lela kama kholo kushisha. Artsanaka knowing your brain as a father. Kitotse bajwa nduluji motwali bolela motajet bolela ngoro. But I must fix myself. Yeah, I can move. Umpocha this and this and this. But how do I know myself as a father? Kisancho change hakai. For me or familiar, kitore kitsanaka mwala ki change aso. The finances, the family life, spiritual life, how do I compose that all together? Right? And that's the part Kinyagotena Kamarayo. Now, I'm going to say something. Kinyagola got the brain, it's only touch and I'm not going to be too deep and complicated. But my brain and your brain. In a Itlejimakura, do you know that? The brain. Itlejimakura, there's nothing in here. Kimakura. Those are the two things come. We've got a big brain, but it's nothing else. But behind the brain, behind the brain, they play major role. The brain is supporting each message from the parts team. Now the parts team, there's one part called hypothalamus, megacampus, it doesn't matter. All those parts. For decide or jet decisions. Those are the small parts. Now, as a father, how do you read your mind? Right? Now, the brain is in only two parts. In only two parts of the brain. In only the left part and the right part. Right? I want you fathers to catch this thing. Like I catch, trust me. If you move out of this room, you will have your life will change completely 360 degrees. Now, only the left side and the right side. Right? Which are left lobe and right lobe. Come on left. Let's divided into 4. Do you know that? Do you know that? Right. So on the left side, we always say, so the left brain, teacher, you know, all those things. On the right side, you switch alarm. They are going so fast, even a musician, my own kids, my kids, one wanted to like 6 distinctions, one wanted to like we don't want to be you. It's painful as a father, but those are the right brainers because now, from 2000, the year 2000, very fast. And they're into money, number one. They're into fast thinking, number two. They've got nothing to do with pension like Renakakwa. They want everything in move. Am I still going the right direction? So Banabana now, they are very analytical. That's why we're a big gap. Now, I can say that I'm brain, I'm getting in now. Now, brain, I said, is divided into 4. Hey, divided into 4, in front left, front right, back left, back right. Don't forget, the left and the right. Left, my teacher, right, but all level your own brain, how do you assess yourself? Or no, I think how do you do that? Now, whole level of the brain, in the front left part of the brain, they are good, mathematicians, but they're learning maths, right? But they know exactly what right? So meaning are precise. They are very close to the genius. Genius, we always say, because the brain is always composed side the one. And then the front right. When I take a you will know feature front left, critical, logic, defense, technical, analytical, maths. I get part of it. When I go I say, front right, Kiba Baba Hona would the risk. Kiba Nabarajon. Baba Hona would the risk. Kiba Duchiba imagine too much. And ba invented it. The good now Kiba Duchin Tomoli with Sanjo Emsa, and they've got a holistic approach. Require you've got the 2 parts. Reaquama Mojoko on the left. On the left, Ukraba Twelum or organized, but procedural, Motor thorough, Pila alitly, reliable, and precise accuracy. And then on the back right, Yamafele, Motawana emotionally, empathetic, Unyago Pelago, Aqua Shogu, Uslo, Gadilo Chenchi, and order the expressa. In short, Rebaria Johannesburg, which got Cape Town paid, about Samorega Dieta, Orega says our fate, about Slapaga Bafu, which are 10 minutes can be, so Tacha Pizza, Tacha Femara, Slapa 1 minute. Right? So, you've got 4 kinds of people. Right? So, when I'm going to module, it's left. Right? Now, if you understand the logic for Chickity, Ukushisha or Joko Kabujonamo, total liquor school only Kaimorling, 2 million out of 100%. The element. Total 100, to Pasichaka 100, Usurga, Legula 100, everything 100, right? So now, remember everything 100. Joko Kabona, the logic piece 1, in normal instance, Nesanchori, Ubele Makadi logic Kamukamosho. But now, because Dilo, Anke Dilekan, Ukasive out of 100, Ukasive 25, 25, 25, 25, Ukasi Sherakamko, Ibabana Somoto, Holocrat 80%, 20%, 35%, 15%. Requirement. So it's a main balance. Now, talk about your problem. Your problem core, which are front left, or front right, or back left, or back right. But most of percentage are 100 or 60. More playing yawa. Which are not playing way fast. That is all grammar to Baraki Chini and social field, but Anja Salifin, Lemagalabaraki teacher, who teacher physics, who teacher maths, Maracha is a half Tamsad. Or Racha is I know National Krawage more fast. You know such people, right? It's because of mind over now balance. Now, what am I saying to you? Kileka by this statement. Kileka or who do you come home? Udule fast, uti putisha because Ntumole Motway, Putisha, Uti Putisha, okay. On the stage, I come but I know Kewela more. Kewela more. How do I make sure? Naturally, Karakalenta, they get our Kidrajamo, Kenya Pudira Lechakamo, Lechakamo, 70%. This Katala gave us 70. If Fukuche, in balancing, pushing, that is all we have at Motuza business, familiar, good. Keller Rabole, Uswara, everything. Is because of mobile Pilomara, Urleran, Lemon, originally PCA, Kishota Gajedi, I figured, okay, how do I do it when I start on an akape? At a kopana le bomme ba mo advise ba bolela le ena every time I meet le ena mo kerekeng I start to change. Or I ya sekolong I ithuta metse ge ile go shota ka go metse. Or I start to meet le batho ba ile gore ba tseba go manage risk. So what I'm trying to say go mo bophelong ba gago o tse gore mo monaganong wa gago o na le di shortfall tse o na le tsone. O na le strong point e seng tate se o na le sona somewhere and you need to balance yourself. For as I can guarantee you, if you don't balance yourself, every day there's an English saying, sorry, to do the same thing all over again and again and expect different results, you are like a fool. But to do the same thing and realize or and change, that is wisdom. Because I see that a lot, but why am I lining every day? But question, when are you going to change your life? Lining imagine, every day you have 1 number 50 more lining. Why don't you do it differently? It goes back to say, read the position, that's how you analyze yourself. We will have research something. We will have research I wish they gave me 10 years to speak, unfortunately. We don't have research now. Research they can achieve what they want. Research but you're about most better. But because fathers they care about this one, right? These two groups are okay. No. But what A? What A? What B? What A? What B? Medication all in week. Medication strong. Yeah, strong for. Remember what do they do? But the medication. Baba fa le bona baba fa a week medication. Kana fihla ka morago batho ba check o dirang ka bana ba kreya ba le baba jwang thata ba fodile because be ba dipuditse gore ba kwele ba re medication ba ba file o strong. So here guys this thing. Here mo ile gore whatever that you bring into your mind, it gets bestowed in you. When it's bestowed in you, you live it. When you live it, you become it. So the challenge is no, I'm not doing well. But listen, in my life, from the age of 9 years, I started business without my father and my mother. This is not a joke, I've got a YouTube channel. If someone comes to me about how I do, I have nothing. Because there are down moments, I'm fine. How are you doing? I'm good. I'll be fine. I'm moving forward. I'm the best and I'll become the best. When I didn't know about it, preach it. Get all over just something, but take 15 minutes of your time every day and meditate. Hold your 15 minutes. I mean, come on, guys. Why can't you just 15 minutes of your time meditate? I want to be the best man. I want to be the best father. I want to have good finances. When you declare it every day, right? Our Father who art in heaven. Our Father who art in heaven. Until today, you are this old, you still can recite our Father who art in heaven. Why? Because Wanola at the time he gave attention. So at your age, you are even better. You can even learn better. If you want to have a good life, you can. If your finances, you want them to be good, you can. The Bible says, I've given you the power to become and the power to overcome. Now going down. You need to trim the future of your kids, right? Bring them close to you as fathers. That thing of apartheid, Banaba separating the Kima 2000, don't use that. Change yourself. Bring your kids closer. Communicate with your kids often. School on the right? Let's go and buy shoes. Bring your kids closer. Because they think that's not true. Bring your children close. My own children, they know how much I have in the bank, from the old to the small one. This is not a joke. That's how close we are. They know if I pass away, what's happening with my will and who's getting what. If my life is going ups and downs, I call my kids, not anyone. I say, I've got a problem. They talk to me, Dad, don't you think? Do you know why I do that? Not that I want to share with them. Do you know why? Remember I told you there's a gap between old and young. Again, so you want your kids to be close to you. The more you bring them in confidence, you are training them to be able to engage, to be able to be on an open platform, to be able to carry risk. So those are the important things. Very simple. I remember one day I bought my son a watch. I went to, I think it was Dubai. It was young. Watch, but I did it intentionally. I think it was 10. Can you give the watch back? Then that's how you build a child. I'm not giving the watch back. Why? And when you bought this watch, right? Number one. Number two, how much are you gonna give me if I give you this watch? I'll just give you 5,000, and it's not worth my time in paying your until today. Automatically, when a child says that, as a parent, we start to realize, oh, now I'm heading the right direction. As a father, my son will be able to carry on. And that's why, as fathers, we need to switch our mind and start to build the right generation. Now, without being known, training you as a successful parent, invite God in everything that you do, and have a winning mentality no matter how hard, right? Preach positivism, encouragability, walk it, and live it. There's a book, there's some few books, one book gave Robin Banks, by which a power of the mind. Or, once your subconscious mind accepts belief, right? Mind over whether the is true or not. Listen to this. Whether the is true or not, it will consciously feed you with thoughts to support it. Right? So meaning, the minute you don't right through. Mind over what's a rama, utrela, over what? So and so. I've already spoke an example here, our Father who art in heaven. To say if you could do it with our Father who art in heaven, you can do it. You can do it now. The other thing, politically, you need to meditate as parents, fathers. I know you have not done that before. Take a risk and take a chance and do it. Every 15 minutes of your life, in your house, tell yourself what you want to be. Every 15 minutes, start to switch to a change. I mean, let me give you an example. For, do you know what 365 days, only 12 days? How good is that? You know that? And yet you fail to go and start your own business and last only for 30 days, 60 days. After 30 days, who said it will be easy in your life? It won't be easy. We start somewhere as fathers. No one, but you put one step lead to a pathway, you arrive at your destination. Right, so I'm going to cut. I won't be long. I just want to touch the books. Funny books and some few quotes. Book Robin Banks. The mind, power. The other book, The Art of War. Robert Kiyosaki. Art of War the best thing you can do is right? And that's how you should approach your life as a man. You don't say, but how are you? I've got this problem. No, I don't have money. Fight that battle. You're a father. If you as a father, you can't lead your family, is you as a father, you can't be a good father. Do you know what's going to happen? That is why one of our Papa Nogas and Pojo in your house. Because you realize you're not taking your chair. Someone, one way or the other, preaching. Or your wife. Don't blame your wife when you become a father in the house. Because as a father, you are not taking your role. And you are the head and never the tail. So it's a joke, it's a joke. Okay, the other book, the capitalist nigger, in what is Chica Onyaki is a Nigerian. The capitalist nigger to spider web. Spider web means, how do I start to make money as a man? I start to make money, and how do I link it to make money? Meaning, always make sure you think 24 hours. God, that is what God created us for. Masadi, they can think, Masadi, they can do whatever. But women, the reason for women in this world is to sustain you as a man. The man must start the world. The woman will be able to hold it there. Right? Code number 1. I love that code. I so love that code. I appreciate that code. Never ever wait for the storm to pass, but learn how to dance in the rain. Right? That's a first code. The other one is when you go through the most Arnold Schwarzenegger, when you go through the most and decide not to surrender, that is called strength. When you go through the most and decide not to surrender. Never, guys, I'm not shy to tell people that I'm a divorcee. I've learned my lessons. And I want to say, as much as I'm smiling, I wish I could reverse the clock, and there's no time to reverse. And I want to say to all the fathers, don't take this code, Schwarzenegger. There's a lot to lose than to gain. You cannot lose all your lifespan with the right person. A day of a signature or a sound. When you started it, what happened? You loved that person. So stay there. Sort it out. You are a coward to yourself. I'm a coward to myself, but there's nothing I can do. All I can do is I can hope for Mudimo. And I also want to be married like many of you. And I will do it again. The other one is, confidence is what you have before you understand the problem. Right? That was Woody Allen. That means before you belong to that guy around me. Right? But you must, why not say, I'm deep in trouble. Before I belong, I have confidence that I will get it right. And that is most of the things that I do, and they keep me going. Every time the challenges, be it business, be it home, be it I don't have money, be it I tell myself, it will happen. You know, funny enough, a good jokey story today when I was coming. Do you know what I went and bought pills this morning? It goes back to put it here. And of course, here I am, I'm still surviving. The name where I get passionate about what I think is right. And put pressure. So because it's right, I will make sure right. The other one got Dalai Lama. India. Or be kind whenever possible. It is always possible. Right? And it's a it's good to revival. Buka in one Thomas, CHOO Thomas. Heaven is real. Heaven is real. So when you take the business book, can't tell a business book what I told you. Ujia the business side. Ujia utia to be a man. Ujia or mudimo wana. Ujia or I will never leave even when it's difficult. And from now on, I will never depend on anyone as a father. Do you think you don't balance close to 25 each? It's a question that I'm posing to fathers. Don't you think? Exactly. So, in closure, today, all the fathers, Baba Limo, together with their wife, Mudimu ale telepeli, Mudimu ale femosa, ale khanyetse ditsela, abule bophelo ba lena le tšatšing la lona, ale godishe le phele ga le lefase, mathata a fetoge lefela. Ke le motlatši from social media. Thank you.
Motivation, how the codes, if there's a way, like Muruti, the codes, the Mormons, or the book, they're not there, power, no conova, or I can Dr. Neo Mweliti, Lenate, Apollo Lapore, the guy, but the Dovenchi. Abanya expect